Hey there, grade 6. Another video for you guys today, focusing today on word problems, specifically division by two-digit numbers. And so hopefully by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to solve some word problems involving dividing decimals by two-digit numbers. A few skills you need to sort of have down as we work through this stuff. First skill is to divide multi-digit numbers by a two-digit number using the standard algorithm, which just means by using long division if you need to. Secondly, to know how to divide decimals by whole numbers, and thirdly, to know how to multiply decimals by whole numbers. Those are the skills that we're going to need to use for this. So let's get into some word problems together. And we have this question that says, a class of 18 students buys supplies for a party. 3 students spend $5.31. 7 students spend $4.65 each. And then 8 students spend $2.31 each. And as I'm reading this aloud, I'm just highlighting some stuff as well. I'm highlighting all the numbers because I'm probably going to need to use them in some way. And so I have this problem. There's 18 kids in the class, and they spend this amount of money. So the question here says, how much money do they spend all together? Now that's sort of a little clue about what kind of question this is. This is going to be, in this case, the quick way to do it is a combination of multiplication and addition. All together means you're putting stuff together, so it's kind of like you're adding stuff together. I also know that multiplication is a quicker way to write addition, and so I'm going to be using that. So if I have 3 students spending $5.31, I can write that as an addition question, but I'd rather write it as a multiplication question. And so when I multiply $5.31 by 3, I get $15.93. So those 3 kids, they spend that as their total. 7 kids spend $4.65. So I'm going to write that as a multiplication question rather than an addition question. And when I do that multiplication, I get $32.55. And then I have 8 kids spending $2.31, and when I do that multiplication, I get $18.48. Now, the question says altogether, so I have to take these 3 totals and then add those together. And when I do that, I get a total of, let's see if I have room down here. When I add those numbers together, I get a total of $66.96. So that's how much the class spends altogether. I'm going to actually just put this here for a quick sec. Because what I'm going to do, oh, nope, I am going to, there we go. And so it says that they want to share the cost of the party equally. So then how much does each student spend? So this gets me back to this part that I know that there's 18 kids. This is where the division part comes in. I'm going to take the total that I found in part A, and I'm going to divide it by the number of kids in the class. And when I do that, each kid is going to be responsible for paying $3.72. So again, the point that I'm trying to make here is that we're paying attention to the numbers in the question, like either the written numbers or the numerical numbers. I'm paying attention to some keywords here like all together. I'm paying attention to the fact that this lesson is about division, so at some point I'm going to need to be dividing some numbers. And so those are sort of some of the strategies that I'm going to be using. So let's use this. This is a slightly more challenging question, but what it says here is that a parent council is helping make pancakes for a breakfast party at the school. Here's the recipe right over here. This recipe will make 6 pancakes. It says that the parents have plenty of the other ingredients, but only 45 cups of pancake mix and 2.5 cups of milk. Without having to buy more ingredients, how many pancakes do they make? And so, again, 45 cups of pancake mix and 25.5 cups of milk. Those are some of my 2 numerical questions. So again, this is a combination question. This is a division and a multiplication question. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say, well, okay, I've got 45 cups of pancake mix. So if I have 45 cups and I divide that by how many cups it would take to make one recipe, I'm going to get 18. And so that means I could make 18 recipes of this if I use all of my pancake mix. Now, I'm also going to do the same thing with the 25.5 cups of milk. So if I have 25.5 cups of milk, and I divide that by 1.5 cups of milk, just to differentiate between pancakes, I get 17. So what that means is I can make 17 recipes. I can't make 18. I don't have enough milk for that. I've only got enough milk to make 17 recipes using this stuff. So what I do with that information, okay, is I say, well, I know I can make 17 recipes using the milk I have. I know that each recipe makes 6 pancakes. And when I do that multiplication, I get 102 pancakes. So without having to go buy more stuff, the parents can make a total of 102 pancakes because of the amount of milk that they have. So again, what I'm trying to do is read carefully the question, understand, like, look for the numbers in the question, and then recognize, like, hey, this lesson is about division. So at some point along the way, I'm going to have to divide. And then also recognize, you know, like the question, the last thing says, how many pancakes can they make? So that's going to require this bit of information, that a recipe makes 6 pancakes. Okay, so I use all the stuff that I'm given in the word problem to help me understand. I understand the name of the lesson. I understand how to, you know, multiplication and addition, and words like math clue words that help me out to answer these questions as well, right? So how many, etc., etc. So as you're working through the questions on this page, use those ideas and those concepts to help you answer the questions. Show your work in your book. Show your work in your notebook if you have to. And yeah, just use those tips to help you answer the word problems. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.